what's up? Walking. Fourth mile. Fourth mile. Trying to get healthy. Oh, I am messing with my phone. What, are you coming from the gym? Oh, okay, nice. I probably look like Pokemon Go. I get to one point, turn around. What's that? The walking? Yeah, circulation, respiration. I'm not even doing it to lose weight anymore. I'm just doing it for like survival.
Feels better, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, I woke up today. I had like tingles in my feet and my legs, and after 3 miles, I'm already on par.
Yeah.
I'm back to normal, so.
Yeah, man, when you sleep, it like makes everything tense up.
Yeah, like sleep paralysis, basically.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Getting grilled. Getting grilled by the neighborhood popo. That's funny. That was very inquisitive. I seen him, I mean, that's my boy. I seen him like a million times. He's never asked me like so precisely or so like inquisitive about literally what am I doing. It's like, hey, what's up? How you been? Haven't seen you at the pool. Today it was like, you know, I told you, you spy on me, I spy right back. Like I flip the surveillance. I'm getting my walk in, but I'll flip the surveillance. Like today I put them on the spotlight, put them on blast. And it's like, it just kind of goes to show like people are uncomfortable. I'm supposed to just tolerate and deal with the constant spotlight on me, the constant surveillance on me. And if I react the wrong way, get my ass hauled to jail or the hospital or some shit. Baker acted like, oh, we heard you had mental illness and you're disturbing the peace, so we're gonna take you in for an evaluation. You know, that kind of spotlight on me. But today I flipped the script and put the spotlight on them, and it's like, yeah, maybe I was playing Pokemon Go, like, and doing exactly what I just did here. Get to a certain point and turn around with my phone hoisted up in the position it is, like this, holding it like this. And, you know, I wonder how many other people that have walked through this same vicinity that I'm walking through that literally were actually playing Pokemon Go. How many of them got asked by him, hey, what are you doing? Are you playing Pokemon Go? It's like he wanted to know, or it was like that was his rhetorical question. Like he didn't even really need me to answer, was I playing Pokemon Go or not? He already suspected somehow, probably because he has the spotlight and surveillance on me already, probably already knows I'm on Facebook doing a live video, and basically using the Facebook live video as my spotlight, my surveillance. And by him asking me, you know, what are you doing, playing Pokemon Go? I mean, I kind of just was real evasive, brushed off the question. He came at me 2 or 3 times with the same question to see like, well, how do I react to a question that he already has the answer to, but he wants to like test me to see like, well, Will I say, yeah, I'm playing Pokemon Go? Will I answer it in the way I did, where I said, just messing around with my phone? Or will I say, oh, just doing a little surveillance on the neighborhood? Meanwhile, I confess that to the neighborhood cop, who's a Seminole County sheriff. Um, you know, he works for this area, not Oviedo police, but for the county. He's a sheriff. Um, so I answer a question that way, like, yeah, I got the spotlight on the neighborhood doing my own surveillance instead of you guys doing surveillance on me. But it's just interesting. You've seen, basically, I've been walking out here now for a good 40 minutes and haven't really encountered that many people. More like a ghost town than anything. And, one of maybe, 7, 8 people that I come across is, the neighborhood cop who, had to really go out of his way to, ask his questions to me. I mean, he was, at that point where he shouted out, hey, what are you doing? Hey, how you doing? I didn't even know at first someone was talking to me. It was 40 feet behind me. I was already 40 feet ahead, doing my own thing. Called out to me consecutively, repetitively, to the point where, it would have been rude if I didn't turn around and then, basically close the gap where it went from, him being 40-foot distance from me to right on top of me, and then the next thing you know, we're walking side by side as though we started the walk together and been walking the whole time. So it was friendly, a cool dude, ex Marine, not Navy, ex Marine. So I like guys like that, but it's just interesting because I think there's a mystery surrounding me. People don't quite have my number yet, literally and figuratively speaking. People still trying to figure me out after 3 years of being in this spot. Regular civilians, tenants of the complex, neighborhood cops, so I really think, and first of all, I have a couple of neighbors that are on my Facebook that are also, I don't want to say they're in cahoots with this guy, but they're friendly with him. So, they go on my Facebook. As you guys are watching this video now, they're like, oh shit, why is Jay not just doing the video on him? Why has he got the spotlight on license plates, cars, different spots of the neighborhood? And I think what happens is, if it wasn't the neighborhood cop himself that already has some spyware surveillance on my internet shit, they speak of privacy on your firewalls and third parties can get on your firewalls. So if it wasn't some shit like that, it could have been one of my neighbors that's also a Facebook friend gives a call to Mr. Dude and is like, yo, Jay's walking around. Go ask him, see what the fuck he's up to, because he keeps taking videos of the cars and the license plates, the grills of the cars, which there was nothing behind that. Now, license plate maybe, but when I'm just showing the grills of the car, it's just something other than my ugly mug. Kind of giving an inventory of okay, how many BMWs live in here? How many fucking Mercedes? Which was basically what I was observing as I'm making the video. There was really no rhyme or reason, except I think this Mercedes is Miley the strippers. So we'll get you that right here. So, it is what it is. Oh, shit. Messed it up. Shit's pretty nice though. That's real nice. That's real mean. You know, so, I mean, with the exception of that right there, there was really no rhyme or reason to me spotlighting the cars and the license plates and the different ponds and lakes. And what? I've encountered one of 8 neighbors, and one of them just happened to be the neighborhood police officer, and by inadvertently, by virtue of the fact that he's a police officer that lives in here, you know, he's also the neighborhood police officer. That's all that is. But just interesting, because I feel like, you know, someone that's my neighbor and one of my acquaintances that's also maybe on my Facebook, which, by the way, there's not that many neighbors on my Facebook. I just don't kind of shit in my backyard, if you know what I mean. Bring people from my neighborhood into my music page. I mean, I've made that mistake a couple times, but so nonetheless, there's a couple of people. Oh, by the way, the Asian lady that said, "I'm just taking a walk," happens to still be in my vicinity here after 40 minutes. I don't know what she's been doing this whole time. We'll show you her in a second. But so yeah, I basically think it could be something simple as the neighborhood cop is maybe his ex, he's not such an ex-Marine, maybe he really is an active Marine undercover, you know, working as a cop, but really on some other missions and surveillance, has my shit surveyed, so knew what I'm doing because of that, by virtue of that, or inadvertently because of that, or, like I said, one of my acquaintances that's someone, a neighbor in the neighborhood, seen my videos on Facebook and knows this is kind of out of character for Jay. He doesn't usually spotlight the neighborhood to this extent. Let's give the neighborhood cop a call and say, hey, just pretend you're out walking and, you know, grill and be inquisitive to Jay about what the fuck is he exactly doing out there. Because, like I said, you know, I've seen the neighborhood cop at the pool. We've hung out in the pool together, talked, shot the shit around. We've even bumped into each other in the street like this, and it's usually just, oh, hey, I haven't seen you a bit, how you been, how's work, how's things, boom, we're done in 30 seconds. But today it was like there was a 40-foot gap between us. He closed that gap by calling out to me repetitively to the point where I didn't want to be rude, so I stopped and let him close the gap to where we were like basically holding hands while walking. And he continued, I mean, before we were walking next to each other, he was already asking me, what are you doing, Pokemon Go? I really just think with everything going on in his life, he's not that interested if yes or no I'm playing Pokemon Go. It's like he already knew the answer. It was a rhetorical, and is asking me. Want to really gauge how am I going to react to his question that he already has the answer, and see how, maybe how truthful I am. Maybe how mysterious I am. How do I just react and answer a question he already has the answer to? Just to feel me out, take my temperature, so to speak. So I think it was more of that. Like I said, he's like one of 8 people I've encountered in a 40-minute walk. This place is like a ghost town. And he not only just happened to be, you know, one of the people, but also grilling me real hard. Asking questions and just kind of out of character for our relationship and how we talk, that he would be that interested. And so anyway, it was a nice little chat, but I really think he was curious what I was doing on my phone, and maybe not even because of a neighbor telling him, maybe not because he had surveillance, but just because it actually looked, I mean, if you saw me walking in the street, you'd see, you know, I'm holding the phone up and changing the angle and position of it to capture certain, you know, camera shots. Maybe he observed that. Being an ex-Marine, you know, could tell, hey, he's taking a video of something, rather than just ask him what he really thinks. I'm taking a video. He'll seem less inquisitive if he asks me, is it Pokemon Go? Actually, that's probably what I would ask somebody if I didn't want to be too obvious. And you know, so ask me that, really curious about, like, am I taking a video? Okay, if I say yes, then, well, why are you taking a video? So Anyway, what the fuck? Really, I'm doing surveillance, yeah, but that's just something to pass the time. I'm really, like I told you on Survival Part 1, I'm trying to fucking get my miles in here so that I could physically feel better, and I'm not listening to music because I forgot my headphones. So it just made something, when you're having fun, time flies. When you're not having fun, it seems like forever. So who wants to fucking get stuck on a walk that's already a long ass walk at 4 miles, and here I am planning a 25-mile walk today. So for me, while it is surveillance, it's something to break up the time. But I don't owe him any answers. I mean, does he give me reports on what he does most of the time? So fuck it. I don't care if he's a cop or not. Fuck that. He doesn't get my business. Not at least from my own mouth. He could put the puzzle pieces together on his own, but I mean, really, instead of listening to fucking music on my iTunes and iPod or whatever with headphones, so I'm making some video blogs as I walk to pass the time. And now we're about done with 4 miles, so fuck it. I gotta take a little break. I got afternoon medicine to take. Maybe even a little coffee, right? Why not? Morning coffee, afternoon coffee, fuck it, why not? So, anyway, y'all, peace.